The Seer is an understable fairway driver from Westside Discs, and if Westside is good at making something, it's discs that glide. Let's check out the Seer. So for the feel of the Seer, the rim is very narrow. It is a 7-speed fairway driver, but this rim isn't much bigger than some of the mid-ranges, like the Warship that Westside makes, which is a 6-speed. So I guess it's a step up, but it's a very minor step up. The rim is very comfortable. Even if you have smaller hands, you're going to be able to get a good grip on the Seer, and it's not too deep either. It's not a shallow rim disc, but it's not very deep. It's very easy to get a hold of. I had no problems holding onto the Seer and getting a nice clean release. The Seer doesn't have a lot of dome, but it does have a ton of glide. So you are going to generally find them with a little more of a curve on the top. I've never seen any flat top Seers at all in the warehouse when I've been back there. For the plastic, my Seer here is in the VIP plastic, which is fairly grippy but very durable. And discs in the VIP plastic tend to be just a little bit more overstable than the same disc in the tournament plastic. So for the flight of the Seer, the numbers are a speed 7, a glide of 5, a turn of -2, and a fade of 1. I would say that's pretty accurate, except I think it might have more glide. When I threw this disc on a hyzer, it would flip up to flat and finish towards the right side, but it kept going a lot farther than I thought it did. It sort of got a second wind about halfway through its flight, where it would just keep going and carry even farther than I expected it to. I don't think this disc would be particularly good for rollers. I know some people might throw rollers with this, but just because of the understability, but because of the glide, I have a hard time placing down rollers exactly where I need to. So I would generally use this disc for hyzer flips or turnovers in an open shot, or even in the woods if you're trying to control that shot and get that right finish if you don't have a forehand. Where the Seer really shines, I think, is being powered down. If you're a player who doesn't have a very big arm speed, I tried throwing the Seer at like 60 or 70%, so what normally would be about a 200 or 250 foot shot, and the Seer just kept going. It would still have turn if you're having trouble learning how to throw a hyzer flip because you're not being able to get enough power on some of the faster discs. The Seer is going to get that turn for you. It's going to flip up to flat. It might even work a little bit right, and that insane glide is going to carry you to a ton of distance. I definitely recommend checking out the Seer if you're new to disc golf and you don't know how to throw a hyzer flip, or if you're looking for learning how to get that big turnover shot even with the hyzer release. The Seer is fantastic. The Seer is very similar to like a Hatchet or an Underworld from Westside Discs. So if you're throwing one of those and you want something that's just going to be a little bit easier to turn and a little bit more controllable for those turnover lines as opposed to rollers, the Seer is going to be a fantastic choice. I definitely recommend checking that out. So that's what I think about the Seer. Let me know what you think about the Seer in the comments down below. Let me know if you throw the Seer and what shots you throw it for. And I'm actually giving away this, how heavy is this? 175 gram VIP Seer to my favorite comment down below. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to see more content like this from Westside Discs, and I'll see you next time.